Hello, 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 friends, and welcome back to an episode of The Awakening. Our Glitter Hearts campaign now has a name. Woo! I'm so excited. Um, so today we are going to be doing a new episode. Very, very excited. And I have put together a little bit of an insight into the world for you guys that the players don't get to see. So. In the middle of the day, an officer starts flashing their badge around campus, trying to find something or someone. The alone detective goes from administrative building to administrative, asking questions and getting his answers. He stops for a small break to have a midday coffee at the university dining hall and catches a glimpse of his new prey. They meet up with a few people, seemingly unaware of his presence. He continues with his coffee while watching them meet up with even more people and go off into a side room. Once gone, he makes quick work to go to the dorm, using his usual charm, a badge and a gun, and makes quick work to ensure that his case will be built up successfully. He is swift and before too long is able to leave the room. As he exits, the door swings shut behind him. On a metal plaque reads, Room 182, on a small handmade flower, the name Marion. Well, let's get ready to introduce our characters. Please welcome our characters back for another game.
Wow, I heard the click when you unmuted us.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You were so aggressive with it.
I'm sorry.
I mean, is everything all right?
The shit out of that
No.
mouse.
Today, honestly, today was the last day of school before our spring break, and whew, man, students, my guy.
A little crazy?
Yeah, a little crazy.
Disgusting creatures.
Okay, that's like
everywhere.
90% of our audience there, so don't go,
Disgusting creatures.
I mean, we were all kids at one point, and thankfully we're not anymore.
Hear, hear.
We could say thank you to that time, but not go back.
Well, anyway, welcome back, players, to my den of mysteries and evil.
What happens if we smoke the mushrooms?
Please don't.
I want to eat the magic mushroom.
They're pretty evil.
I mean, okay, this is a game of choice. If you would like to make a choice, you can. You will just suffer the consequences, is all.
I'm just fascinated with what the consequences are.
Here's the question. If we see what happens in Jimmy, can we then dry the mushrooms and sell them on campus?
DM, I would like to start a drug ring at our campus.
I'm so worried that we are going to get taken off Twitch. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, we're fine.
It's not a real campus. They're not real drugs.
Well, it is a real campus.
I mean, you're right, but we don't go there.
It's a fictionalized version of a real campus.
Right.
Hello.
Ow.
Oh, hello.
I've sneezed my nose out. Ow.
Ouch. Is that Miss Doubtfire? Hello.
Hello. Anyway, does anybody have anything to plug before we start?
As I said earlier, there is another itch bundle. This one for charities supporting Ukrainian refugees in the country, and people still in the country, relief efforts. It's a $10 minimum donation, but it includes a lot of really good games that are like popular, like Celeste and Bob Is You, and a lot of really good indies. Also, the company that's making the This War Is Mine board game is currently selling their excess Kickstarter stock for they're going to be donating all the revenue from that to Ukrainian causes as well.
I will say for
yeah.
that one, they are currently out of. They were out of stock for a second. Never mind.
Okay.
When I went on there earlier, they were out of stock because I wanted to get one.
Don't ask me.
Nah, it's fine. Maybe I just needed to refresh a few times.
Awesome. Coolio. So let's get
game.
started. I'm so excited, guys.
Cool game.
Cool game.
Okay, so who wants to recap from last time?
Shit got fucked.
When is shit not fucked?
I mean, we'll start with I apparently can't work a smartphone anymore, or not, not well.
Right.
Just a minor lapse in remembering what's going on.
Yeah. The cute mousy boy turned out to be a mousy boy.
Right?
I was so proud of myself for that.
I haven't told people what happened with the police, but we did manage to repair the broken relationship that I had with Jimmy over everyone making fun of it possibly being a date. Yeah.
Not a date.
It's
Not
not
a
a
date.
date. It's just not.
It's not a date, Mom.
God.
Okay.
The Collins and Jimmy, or in costume, met with
Juniper.
Bird, met with Juniper. Sorry, Juniper and Jimmy with the pigeon harpy and
She's not a pigeon. I swear to God. Okay,
She is a pigeon. You know that, right?
She's not a pigeon.
Dove.
I was gonna say she's a squab, but no. I know she's not a pigeon. I'm just messing with
I know
you.
that you're fucking with me, but I will drill it into your skulls that she is not a pigeon.
And some
Send us
sort of
Pigeon Medina
other...
fan art, please. My
No.
God. I need it. I need to see
Anyway,
it.
and another monster person in the woods, and they found
We
out
got
that
our
they were
cat girl.
huh?
We got our cat girl.
Yes, the cat. Yes. And they are protecting some sort of mushrooms with
Right now.
with actual magic, and might be grossly apocalyptic.
So we should
Right.
eat them and sell them on campus. Is what I'm
Yeah.
hearing.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. Because fuck the magic authorities.
Because we're allowed to make bad choices.
Well,
Right.
it just means we get to sell them at a premium.
Right.
Yeah, they'll be gone soon.
Right.
My God. I will
Jesus
murder
Christ.
all of
And the
you.
last.
We got in a debate about appropriate use of force that was reasonable and well intentioned,
Well thought out.
well thought out and calm,
Mhm.
with our resident gun mage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it will have no repercussions
It
whatsoever.
will have no repercussions, none at all. Where I believe that the apocalyptic mushrooms were mentioned casually, accidentally.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And once again, we should mention that of the four of us, only one of us has really fully cottoned on to the whole idea of what this initiative is, and is fully drinking the Kool-Aid on that. Yeah. But yep.
And you might have an orientation with them at one point. Who knows?
We might.
I'm sure it
We
won't
have
come up.
right. But yeah. I think that's a fairly reasonable stack of information that was just dumped out there in a haphazard manner.
Pile.
Yeah, beautiful pile, and you guys can sift through it and figure out what's important. Meanwhile, let's go back to figuring out if we can sell mystical drugs on campus.
So we're all in the janitor's not closet. We have just learned that Quincy is a little mouse boy. He has little mouse ears and little mouse fur and little mouse fingers. They look a little weird.
Oh.
And yeah, you guys were having a discussion on what you were gonna do about that, so I will let it happen.
Oh, I think we already had that discussion.
Are you done with it?
I mean, the other party stormed out, if I remember correctly.
Is Skye still here?
No, Skye left.
Okay.
So Quincy, when you're a little mouse, can you understand me? Can you answer? Squeak twice for yes.
He's not like a mouse. He's like a mouse
He's a mouse
person.
boy.
Yeah.
That's weird. Okay.
Well, I mean, it might be a little weird, but I don't think it's that weird.
Okay, I'm sorry, Quincy. I shouldn't have been so rude.
Way to just call a guy's entire complexion weird.
I mean, you're right. Should have been.
His entire state of being is whack.
It's just
Look,
I've
this is
never
a very
seen this
human-centric way of thinking.
You're absolutely right.
Honestly, fix yourself, Juniper.
So sorry.
Not very woke of you.
I'm just gonna go stand in the corner and put myself on a timeout.
See that you do.
Can someone call Skye?
Why?
Because there was an. Remember the text I sent the other day about the police?
What did you tell the police?
I didn't tell the police anything.
Okay.
You see, you say that, but the fact that we need to talk about the police makes me feel like that's not true.
Because the police were there. It's a good bit.
No. When I was at the station,
Okay.
they wanted me to be in a lineup.
They wanted you to look at the lineup for the suspect.
No. They wanted me to be in a lineup.
Well, that sounds sketchy.
Yeah. Now they had originally verified the statements that I had made because I had talked to a police officer on the day of the incident.
Okay.
They asked they wanted me to see if I could identify anyone from a lineup. Then they asked me to be in a lineup. And I looked at that kind of beyond, you know what I mean, when I look beyond looking.
Okay.
And they want, for some reason, not the campus kid, not the campus cop kid, Bartholomew Rogers, the scout boy.
Right.
You know? Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. The Eagle
Right,
Scout
the guys
kid.
who's always around.
Yeah. Needs to get some acne cream.
Right.
But the cop, he wants me to be a suspect. He wants me to be in their system for some reason. I mean,
Well, that's
besides
weird.
Right, isn't it? And I think we need to tell Skye, because if they're looking at me and beyond the hey, you're a witness to this event, there's a chance that the group of us might end up on the radar somehow. You know?
Well, that would be bad. Let's
Yes.
not do that.
Right?
But I feel like Skye's gonna make such a big deal. She always makes such a big deal out of everything.
It's better that she makes a big deal now about it in private, and we're able to talk about the possible ways of dealing with it that aren't, well, let's shoot a bunch of cops or something.
Ah, right. She probably would do that too. But they're humans, so maybe she wouldn't.
No, she definitely wouldn't. They
I
meet her
mean,
criteria of people not to be killed.
So maybe they'd be safe. But you're right. It could be a bad situation. We don't know what would happen.
I think calling her back right now is a bad idea. But maybe a text sent by someone who is not me.
Juniper, can you do it? My phone's all fucky.
Yeah, I could do it. I mean, she's in my favorites list, so it's gonna be pretty easy. Just gonna shoot her a text. Hey girl, you wanna come back to my closet? We're just hanging out. You know,
Hey
I
girl,
don't know
get
what the
back in
text
the
that you
closet
were
with
told
me.
to send, but
you can always come
okay.
out of the closet with me, but okay, send.
Jesus Christ.
Juniper, clinically incapable of keeping it in her damn pants.
Yep, exactly.
I'm going to be honest. Is that the wording that's sent?
Yep, that was exactly what was said.
The response, you kid, is just 3 dots and then a question mark. That
What
doesn't
does
make
this
any fucking sense.
mean?
I mean, but I invited you still, so
I don't understand. What does this mean? Are you hitting on me? Are you trying to tell me that you're gay? Do you need support?
I need all three. I'm like, you're cute. This closet, I need you here, but also like you and me, all the things.
But no, that's what you get. You just get 3 dots and the question mark.
Yep.
And then I think there might be a short follow-up text that's like, if you're asking me to come back to the hideout, and she puts that in quotation marks, I'm not going back.
And I'm just gonna type back K.
Yeah, that's about what I expect.
Yeah. Guys,
So how'd it
she's
go?
not coming. Apparently, she doesn't respond well to my form of texting. But I tried.
What did you do?
I mean, do you want to read it?
Not particularly.
Okay, that's fine.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay, go ahead. Here's my phone. Anyway, we need to figure out our own kind of plan.
I am like, I read it, I blush, and then start laughing.
Are you okay? You gonna survive?
June, I swear to God.
Yes. It's okay.
Please.
Okay.
For the
So-
sake of the world. Keep it in your pants, please.
Sorry, she doesn't want me, and I don't understand why.
Then let her go. It's okay.
Oh, that's no fun.
Have you considered maybe she's not gay?
Oh,
I mean, with
Novel
all the-
concept in our community, I understand, but it can happen,
that's crazy. People being just straight? I
right?
don't know if it's possible.
I mean, I've never seen it, but
Okay.
I mean, she fits so many of the stereotypes, though. Buff, guns, the wilderness, all that. Plus
yeah, all
that
she needs is a
attitude.
U-Haul.
Yeah. Do you think I should ask her, do you need help coming out as straight? Man, Must be difficult. Being into
Anyways, I'm
med.
sure there's some crisis that we need to resolve. Anyways.
Yeah, anyway, those mushrooms. I've been in contact with my botany people, and they said that they don't know how to remove those mushrooms from that section of forest. So I think that maybe instead we should talk to the magical people.
Well, I mean, why don't do we have a vague idea of where these mushrooms are, like where in this forest? If it's like,
If you asked me to walk back there, I wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, it was a 3-hour hike, and I was tired.
okay, that's fine.
And we
What I'm
told them no people, so it'd be easier if we brought the magic bureau, because they're not really people.
the
That
I'm
feels
gonna
like a
ask an
supremely
out of,
bad idea.
I'm gonna ask an out of character question.
Sure.
Or, well, if I remember correctly, you guys had brought like a burner phone or something like that to them, or am I mistaking this with for
No.
I
something
mean, we
else?
probably had a phone on us.
They have no means of contacting us.
No, they have to
Jeez.
just come fly past our window or something.
So we
We
know it's
could-
about. So we know it's about a 3-hour hike from here. Like what, in the like kind of north direction?
We could backtrack our GPS on our phones and see how close that gets us, but we were kind of in the mountains, so we might not have had service.
Okay, that helps though. We can kind of get a vague idea of where you guys were. Like, we just need to know where in the forest it is to see if like there are logging rights or who owns the land or that type of thing.
Yeah.
So we can try to figure out if there are ways we can prevent people accessing it or otherwise. God, why am I doing this now? It's like freaking forestry camp all over again.
Is that you in or out of character?
No, in character. Absolutely in character on that.
We'll find them. They'll be okay, and we'll figure out what they are, because Jimmy here, he thinks they're evil, but they looked really pretty, and I don't think plants can
I
be
never
evil.
said evil.
Evil,
I didn't
you
say evil.
look
I
pretty
said
stressed.
dangerous.
Oh, well, that's true. Plants can be pretty dangerous.
These are very. Also, I hate to be that guy. Mushrooms aren't plants.
Yeah, they're
You don't know what the
fungus.
fuck mushrooms are.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
How dare you?
I'm the kind of person that snaps at people when they say that spiders are bugs, so I get it.
But
Or
anyway,
insects. Yeah.
we need to not fuck with the fungi. I don't think they're evil, but they are very, very, very powerful.
Can I second that?
Yes, motion carried.
I mean, aren't you like magically compelled to protect the mushrooms or something?
Yep. Please don't touch them.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, Quincy,
After-
can you tell us where they are?
He like goes silent for a moment.
That's a yes.
You could probably walk us right back to them, couldn't you?
No, I cannot.
Okay.
Yeah, you can.
No.
Let's try something else though, rather than actually walking him back. Do we have like a gas station map of the area? Like, the
We
state?
could probably pull up our phones.
I mean,
Fine.
yeah, but
But you have a problem with phones right now.
I mean that might work though. Um, I grab my phone, I pull up the map app, and I motion Jimmy to like come over here.
Uh-huh.
Not Jimmy. Not Jimmy. Quincy. Quincy. Sorry, wrong name.
Okay.
Like, and go touch the phone,
Okay.
please.
And he touches it.
Yeah. Shit. I'm gonna see if this. I'm gonna. This is gonna be like way kind of a like sideways use of the power, obviously.
Okay.
But since I can use magic, that
Oh.
literally it's on my sheet now. Um, I can use magic as in my normal form, and I'm gonna try to use the what's it? See Beyond the yeah.
Okay. What does this look like?
I tell him to think about protecting the mushrooms.
Why?
Or, and I try to channel the power that have like with my phone, like showing me like what people want and this and that, without really wanting it to, into the phone to try to see if I can pull the location just by doing that.
I am intrigued to see if this works.
I mean, I'm intrigued to try it, so
Roll it.
yeah. Glimpse of truth is
Mental. Oops. It's roll.
yeah. It's also /R.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a partial success.
That is
So
a partial success. I will say that with this, the the map starts like moving in, right? Where it like zooms in to the spot. But halfway through, Quincy's like, "Hey!" and he takes his finger away. I told you I can't take you there.
yep. No, I get that. I get that. Thank you. I mean, so I look at the map and I can see like the vague general area. So it's like, okay, so this part of the forest. Got it. And hit like a button to hit the like thing on the map to pull up like GPS coordinates.
It's not super exact, but um it is like, let's say it's like a 15-minute like radius.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That'll give me, the information for the, that'll give me a okay, vague general area parcel. If
Right? To protect it at least.
yeah, right. I mean, like it'd give me like, I don't know if it's, I don't know what it would be in the state or whatever the policy wise, but like parcel numbers for the forest or what have you in that area, or what, if I looked in like vital statistics type of thing, public records.
Mm.
Did you get what you need to, Marion? Did you
I mean,
find it?
I have what could be a lead with some info like to the area, and that's kind of all I wanted.
Okay, so like a trip to the library or something?
Probably more like town hall or some bureau of records somewhere. You know what? Maybe we need to. Do you know someone who's in like pre-law or environmental? I mean, you probably know some environmental sciences majors or whatever,
Oh, of
like
course.
forestry logger. You know, those types of.
I mean, I know Rocky. He's a conservation management,
That's okay. Cool.
and he's
Like,
in the group. So there you go.
yeah. I mean, he's at least as in the group as any. Yeah. Um. So yeah, let's like that'll work because if we can find out who it is that has land, like if there's land rights and they're sold, who owns them, um, we can go from there with like seeing what we can do to about making sure there's not logging rights and that kind of thing, keeping the area from being disturbed. Maybe if we know the right people, we can you go through a conservationist group or something like that to buy the rights from if like a lumber company owns it or something like that.
Yeah.
Um, you know, it it's not foolproof by any means, but we can get leads to keep people away.
Right.
Yeah. Um but yeah, so I write the coordinates down and I go into my phone and I make sure I show Quincy, it's Quincy, right?
Mhm.
That I'm deleting that search like fully from my phone. It's like I wrote the coordinates down, but I'm deleting it from my phone. So if somehow that gets taken, there's not like, more of a connection beyond this.
You better be so glad that Quincy doesn't know what cookies are.
Yeah.
He's not an engineer or a computer guy.
He's been alive for 3 months.
You're right. Probably doesn't know much about computers. I barely know what cookies are. Okay, so what's our next step? We have coordinates, kind of. We've kind of got a plan about how to save them. We have a problem with the cops, but we can't really solve it. And Skye's not wanting to talk right now. You guys want lunch?
Um, I don't know if I can eat right.
Not even like some
He says,
cheese?
shoving cookies into his mouth.
Hey, if you give a mouse a cookie.
There's actually a TV show called that now. Pretty great. Okay, I mean, Quincy, are you sure all you had for breakfast was orange juice? So I feel like you need to eat something.
Actually, Quincy, you said your dad works at the college?
Yeah.
Yeah, why?
Can we
Like,
meet him?
No.
he's
My
a he's a professor, right? You said that?
my dad, he's not. He's just a good guy. He shouldn't get wrapped up in all this. I don't think he understands what's going on with me and my sisters, let alone everything else.
But he's a
Well,
professor. He has office hours, right?
Yeah. I don't understand what we're.
we don't mean to get him messed up in anything. We just want to talk to him, ask him some questions about his class.
Juniper's like putting her fist into her hand. We just want to talk to him.
Right, Take
Exchange
care of some
words.
business.
We want to engage in some rational discourse with your father. Now, where the
See
hell
if
is
he
he?
likes it.
Rational discourse, TM.
Yeah, I guess I can take you there, but you better explain this on the way.
I still don't know what we're doing, so.
We'll explain it to you too.
To be honest, I
I'll
drifted
make
off there.
sure I use small words. How's that?
Do you want to
Marion
break your
received a
relationship
punch.
again?
A punch on the arm. Like a hard one.
Yeah, I deserve that.
Okay, that is not how you treat your friends. Be nice. Come along. Come on, children. Everyone out of the closet.
God, Mom.
Usher them out and lock the door behind us because now I have to lock it now that we're not having a secret meeting.
Now that you're not in the room.
Right.
Let's just have a secret conversation about the underbelly of our society in an unlocked janitor's closet. What could go wrong?
Yep.
I mean, who's gonna think about looking there for the freaking truth beyond all things?
Yep. That's where the real heroes go.
Okay, well, Quincy will take you to his dad's office, but you do have to explain to him what's going on. Or he will stop. And he'll be like, okay, so what, explain to me what's going on now.
Well, I mean, honestly, there's just more questions than answers going on right now. And enough of them point towards your dad. And not in a bad way, but like, as a first step towards like understanding some of the crazy understanding some of the crazier shit going on in our lives right now. Regarding people who seem to be part animal and these mushrooms and how you guys had like popped up, I guess what recently, right? You said 3 months, and I think didn't oh god, what's the bird's name? Didn't you guys say something about her saying something similar, that she'd only been alive for a little while?
Yeah. Mad Medina and Sabrina.
But yeah. I mean, if these mushrooms are fairly not even the mushrooms, if something is turning animals into
Humans?
I was trying to say, trying to think of sophonts. From a science fiction idea, like into sapient beings, with more individual thought and cognizance than animals are perceived to, I guess.
Right.
And it's not directly the mushrooms' fault. Like,
We could just be missing the point that this is an automatic process.
Right, but if it's not, or what have you, your dad might have a lead to why it's happening beyond freaky nature magic shit.
Quincy, I think we're
Either
missing
way.
a very important detail. Does your dad know your magic?
Not really. I told you he's not much messed up in all this stuff.
I have a question.
So he's not gonna have any useful information.
I mean, the answer is, if he found Quincy in the woods 3 months ago, or wherever he found him, I guess I shouldn't be making assumptions. But Quincy and his sisters, he might have at least the more of an eye, like why he was in the woods in the first place. You know,
Where in the woods he was.
yeah, or that kind of thing. And then we have a lead that isn't go traipsing into magical mushroom pile.
All I'm saying is that this might have some unforeseen consequences if we just stroll into a guy's office and say, "So where did you find your son 3 months ago in the forest exactly? Like where exactly did you find your rodent son in the forest?" Like, I don't feel like that's a line of questioning that's going to go over well.
Maybe we're a little nicer. We go, "Hey, I think it's that you took in Mr. Quincy here 3 months ago. Why'd you do that? Where'd you find him?
No,
Tell us the story of his adoption."
That is not. I feel like that's a deeply personal question that a college professor is not going to want to discuss with 3 random people who showed up at his office hours asking questions.
If
2
Quincy
random people
says
and
that
his
we're
son.
his friends, what about it, Quincy? You gonna tell him we're friends? I mean, we are, right?
Right?
I feel
We're
like
friends,
you're putting a
right?
lot of pressure on Quincy here. And I feel
Okay.
like he doesn't have the chutzpah to be able to say it, so...
I don't want my dad to get mixed up in all of this. He's a very nice man.
But we want him to be mixed up in all this.
You said
No,
that you wouldn't.
Why do we
No.
want that?
No, you're right. It's not mixed up in anything. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Quincy, everything's gonna be all right. Okay? Just
That is
calm
the
down.
first thing you have said since we started talking that I've agreed with.
I don't know about that.
I mean, okay, I guess I'm coming at this from the wrong angle. Maybe we should have Quincy ask these questions in private.
Feel like that's a better decision.
Well, I know where I came from.
Where?
I can't tell you.
You see,
He
this
came
is the
from
issue.
the mushroom land.
You know, Quinn, we've already been there, right?
Yeah, but... And he looks at Marina... Marina. Oh my fucking god, what? Where did that come from?
Marion.
I know.
Marion crossed with Medina. Marina.
Marion.
Marinade.
God damn it, you got... Fuck. Marion.
Mandarin.
And he says, but they haven't been there.
Okay. Could you like whisper it in my ear? I swear I won't say anything.
No, because you'll take them there.
I won't. I swear to God. Quincy,
Look,
would I lie to you?
nothing.
Yes.
When have I ever lied to you?
You would say it's for my own good, but you would lie to me. I know that.
When have I ever lied to you?
Didn't you leave
Multiple
an event?
times.
One time. Name a single time I
You
have
didn't
lied
tell
to
me
you.
you had powers.
Okay.
That's not
Name
a
another
lie.
time.
I'd like to try
Name 2 times I've lied to
touch
you.
their heart,
Okay.
and that's an emotional roll, so I get no help. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Quincy, we're not here to hurt you, Dad. We're not here to hurt you. We're not here to hurt the mushrooms, even. We're here just to keep everyone safe. Just let us help you.
Not
Take us.
me, you need to convince. And he kind of like, thinks for a bit. Like, they'll be here and what?
Can I speak to the mushrooms? Is that what I need to do here?
No, No,
The
no.
fungal hive mind?
You can't do that until and he kind of laughs like this is so funny. No, they'll be here in 15.
The mushrooms are gonna be here in 15?
No, my sisters.
Are they your big sisters
Hey,
or
Quincy,
your
are you a psychic and you didn't say anything?
No, it's not me.
Hey,
What?
Quincy, is your sister a psychic and you didn't say anything?
Maybe.
What? That's dope. Okay, sister lady, reach out and tell me
Okay, so
something.
there's an entirely other person that we need to know. Okay. You didn't tell me your thoughts were just an open book to somebody else.
Well, no, it's more like a conversation, like a phone call. Like you can hear the background noise, but it's not like you can't really like decipher it.
I have no frame of reference for what any of this means. All I'm hoping is that I didn't just accidentally leak a lot of classified information via psychic telephone.
Um,
That's okay. If it makes you feel any better, you probably already did.
You've
No.
been places, dude.
That doesn't make me feel better. In fact, that makes me feel a little worse.
I haven't said anything yet.
What does his face look like when he says that?
Kind of meekish. Like
Are you trying to blackmail us, little man?
no, 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 and he puts his hands up and he's like, no, 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 no. I'm just saying that your secret's safe with me. And
That
he
is
gives like
not what you just said. You just said the opposite of that. That is exactly the opposite of what you just said.
I haven't said anything yet.
Yet implying that at some point you will.
No, I'm not implying anything. I just haven't said anything.
You're so lucky Skye's not here.
Oh, she would absolutely have killed you by now.
Skye
Why are you
at the
using me as a
very
threat?
least would have broken both of his
It's
both
what you're
of his
used
kids'
for.
kneecaps in like the worst way ever.
Like, not good.
There's
Guy's
also-
just like, we got a leak. Loads handgun. There's a mole.
Not a
I
human.
mean, he's
Take him
clearly not
out.
a mole, he's a rat.
Right.
There's a rodent.
Little mousy boy. No baby.
Little baby man. Little baby.
He's like, well, we might as well wait here. And he finds like one of those like weird benches they put on college campus. You know what I'm talking about? They're like art pieces.
The ones that
Yeah.
are like designed from the ground up to be uncomfortable for anything but sitting for like 2 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
know
I
the
hate
ones that are
those.
designed to fuck with homeless people.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyway.
While you guys are waiting, we'll go to a scene with Skye. So, you have stormed out of the, whatever.
The clubhouse.
The hideout.
The Closet of Solitude.
The pimp shack.
This is not what it's called.
Jimmy's
you-
pimp shack.
You've gotten this text from, Juniper.
Yep, I responded appropriately.
Yep. It's the Nut Shack.
Love shack. Baby love shack.
I don't know why, but your penguin moving got me for some fucking reason.
Fun
Penguin
fact,
Man.
a young RuPaul is in that particular music video.
That's so funny.
That's funny. But anyway, what are you planning on doing at this moment?
I'm planning on going back home and making a few phone calls.
Okay.
Skye's planning on ratting us out to the magical man.
I am. Unload the information that I have to the bureau cunt, and then
They'll never take me alive.
Then I think Skye's just gonna do homework and maybe draw or something.
Okay. So you call Shania, which is her name, by the way.
Oh, I'm aware.
Okay, cool. And she's like, yes, this is the Bureau newbie line.
It's not really what it's called. Fucking whoa! Hold on, rag accent. Right, so a few things that you should probably know. There is apparently
I'm on
apocalyptic
bated
magic
breath.
mushrooms. What's up?
Nothing. She was making a joke.
No, there's no fucking jokes when we're on the newbie line.
The newbie line is all serious all the time.
But yeah, right. So apparently there's apocalyptic mushrooms, and as well as they may or may not they turn animals into people, and there's apparently one, maybe more, depending on how many siblings he has.
Okay, whoa. So, let me get this straight. You found an outcropping of suspicious material.
Have not.
No.
I have just been made aware of it. It's the magical entities that you're supposed to have trained that found out about it.
Okay.
The only thing that I have active, I can actively get to, is the one apparently mouse turned human.
There are wild, rogue, magical. What would you even call them?
Yeah, we got a fairy godmother situation going on right now.
10-4, buddy.
Parahumans, I guess.
Parahumans would sound good.
Pseudo-humans.
Pseudo-humans. That's probably closer to what
Get a
they'd
little
say.
inject a little bit of racism in there.
Demi-humans.
I don't know.
Things.
I don't know what you called them. Targets is usually what I get.
Well, that definitely needs to be taken care of immediately. Who knows what diseases it could be spreading.
Oh.
As far as I can tell, none. He seems to be relatively clean.
Oh, there are multiple more things that could happen, like very well happen with. All I'm saying is, whatever it is, it needs to be taken out. If there is some kind of incubation pod where these things are coming from, it also needs to be eradicated. Maybe I'll send a team down to train you, as you've easily made it aware that you are wholly unprepared for this.
Me?
Well, you've stated that the two, what did you call them again?
You have 3 magical entities?
3?
Your agents that you have down here.
I only have one agent down there.
And who would that be?
Her name is Julia.
Right, so you have 3 other ones. The one I talked to you about earlier?
Oh,
That
you guys
need to do an
technically
orientation for?
You aren't agents yet. You have to earn that status. Well, I guess you are an agent, Guy.
He has the biggest eye roll that I hope she can feel over the phone. She goes, anyway. Well, Julia might be an interesting person to talk to. Maybe so I have an ally out here because your 3 people that might be agents later are actively working against me.
If
And
they've gone rogue, then it is the same protocol as it always has been.
I still think the primary blame lies with you for not giving proper orientation to your agents out here.
Again, not agents.
Again, they're not agents. And secondly,
Again, no one told me there was a magical bureaucracy until what was it? 2-3 weeks ago. What was it in game time? 2 days, maybe.
4 days, I think, at this point.
Yeah, you know.
Right, and I'm not really sure I want to join this bureaucracy. Sounds like it kind of sucks.
sometimes eggs fall out of the carton, okay? Sometimes they roll back into the house. Most of the time,
Happens.
they don't.
Can you get me in contact with this Julia so I can take care of the issue?
I will find a way. Give me a moment. And hangs up the phone. And you'll get a text promptly afterwards that has Julia's number and what her current mission is, which is to take out a couple of wild entities that have encroached on human territory.
I don't like working with other people. People don't like working with me. I'm not going to encroach on her mission, but I'll shoot her a text and say, give her a quick update, just like, hey, this is Skye. Or no, I wouldn't say Skye. This is Penumbra from the bureau. I got your number from the bureau. We need to talk. I might need your assistance on something.
You get back a ... question mark.
Is this what it feels like to be me?
Skye just looks over the text message like, I'm pretty sure I was clear as possible.
And then you get a K. Just the letter K.
Oh,
not even uppercase.
Yeah, just Skye
The
groans.
second K she's got today.
Skye just groans and says, oh, I miss her. At least she was competent in some form or fashion.
Yeah, there we go. Urbanization is pushed encroaching on human lands, meaning, we built a strip mall where they had their home.
Actually, speaking of that, I'm just gonna shoot Lily a text. Just like, hey, miss you.
Hey, bestie.
How are things going? And then head home.
This is
And I
all just a
think,
metaphor for gentrification.
What?
This whole game is a metaphor for gentrification.
I mean,
yeah.
Be like, hey, I miss you. America fucking sucks so far.
Hey, we're trying to make it nice, and you're just like, yeah, I don't want fast food. We took you to Five Guys and everything. No.
Yeah, we
The
gave
text-
you our best.
You guys don't even have proper chips.
The text you get back is just, come back then. Just matter of fact.
What? Yeah, just start shooting shit with her. As I head back home, and I think, yeah, she's just gonna draw and try to relax before she has to do something that she really doesn't want to right now.
Yeah, I mean, like, this whole they're encroaching on civilization thing. We've only been saying that for the last 200-300 years in this continent.
Savages, barely even human.
Yeah, basically.
Which is not what we believe.
No.
BT dubs.
Not what all of us believes.
Not what any of us believes.
I'm gonna say I'm on the side that I don't believe that.
But yeah, no. Well, like one of the we will say it like this: one of the characters is is firmly in the pocket of the colonizers, or at least appears that way right now.
Yeah, that's true.
See, nope, I'm not gonna give anything away. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
No, don't.
Tell us the
It's
plot.
fine.
Okay. So you'll get a text, maybe an hour or two later, Skye, that says, motherfucker. I was thinking something and then I read chat.
Never read chat. First mistake.
Meet at, and then it has like the name of the local ice cream shop. Question mark?
Sure.
You don't even know who it's from!
Meet at Jen and Barry's.
Wait, is this not the same
yeah, it's
text?
from Julia, but I never said that.
I assumed it was Julia because that's the only person I've texted so far.
What if it was for me? You didn't know.
No, I mean, if you invited her out, she'd probably still say yes.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't
good to
have
know.
She doesn't have an issue with Juniper.
Down
be
for
honest,
ice
she
cream
really
date.
only has an issue with Jimmy.
Yeah, a growing issue of Marion. But no, yeah. So she's like, sure. What time?
She'll give you a time. It's arbitrary. It doesn't. The next, hour or two, maybe that night, whatever works for you.
Thumbs up emoji.
Cool. We'll go back to our 3 companions now with 2 new. I have to put them in the chat. Here, wait. Putting images in the chat so you know what they look like. Someone do something to entertain chat while I do this.
So yeah, we're 100% making jokes. We don't take some of this seriously.
I never take anything seriously.
Yeah.
Taking things seriously is for chumps.
That's how you grow up and become an adult. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, no. That's just like, But yeah. I will say that as far as it goes, the views represented by my character probably are a pretty accurate view of the way I view the world. However, it is a great deal of Flanderization.
Okay.
Bless you.
Thank you. Someone's talking about me somewhere. Okay then. So those pictures in chat. So for the audience, can't see them. There is a picture of a younger, greenish toned over girl. She has long brown hair. She's kind of the what anime trope would this be? The girl next door, kind of
Moe.
vibe.
Just Moe. Lots of Moe.
And then the second girl looks a little bit older. She has grayish brown hair. She is more boho in style, so she's a little bit more hippie. And she's definitely more loud in her movements. Whereas the green toned girl is more quiet. Not green tone. Wait. Okay, not green tone is in like facial, like skin tone. I mean, like she. You know how everyone has like an aesthetic. Like her aesthetic is kind of like greenish, planty, like.
Oh, we've already got one of those. Sorry, slot's full.
Right.
I assume you guys will get along. But the younger girl is she looks a little bit more shy. She's kind of reserved. She kind of hides behind Quincy a little bit.
Oh wow. That's shy.
And then the other one kind of comes up and introduces herself, and she says, "What's her name again? What's my name again?" What's my name again?
Poppy.
Poppy, thank you.
Na, 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 na.
Thank you. That's the name I made the image, so that's obviously her name. Yeah.
Well, hi.
Hi, I'm Poppy.
Hi, I'm Juniper. What's up?
It's really
Jimmy,
nice
I
to meet
think has
you.
a headache
I
already.
start like mentally like humming obnoxiously, like forethought, just that, you know. No. Chris Rock in Madagascar, the Afro Circus thing, just that looping in my head as hard as I can to try to figure out which one of these two is psychic.
That would be so annoying. Could you imagine just tuning in like radio stations?
Oh, that's so funny.
Before we do any kind of check here, can I just like flip the dial real quick and get a read on these two naturey people?
Oh, they're the same as Quincy. They have the
Okay.
light magical energy that all of you can pick up. And then when Jimmy changes the dial, it's the not as strong, but still fairly like their wilder, naturey more magic.
The wildy naturey chick is stronger or weaker?
They're all the same.
Okay.
So, Poppy, who's your younger sister over here?
Oh, this is Layla. And she like points at her and like gives her a little head pat.
Hi, Layla. It's nice to meet you.
Almost like a kid holding the leg of her mom in like a store. She kind of like peeks out from the side, gives a wave. Not like a scared wave, but more of like a dainty wave. And then kind of goes back to being like behind Quincy.
You want to know something pretty cool, Layla? I'm magical, just like you.
I continue to feel like we shouldn't be having these conversations in the open, but
I mean, we're only on a college campus with, like, you know,
It's fine.
the
Don't worry.
public
Nobody knows.
everywhere.
Yeah, but they're gonna hear this and they're gonna be like, what on earth does that mean? No one else knows. It's fine.
I think we should go somewhere else, says Quincy.
Okay. Where do you guys live?
We live off campus, but it's not too far. We can go there. It's fine, says Poppy.
Okay.
And she starts kind of skipping off. Quincy and Layla are talking in like hushed tones to each other. Well, not really. They're just kind of like looking at each other.
They're brain talking.
They're brain talking to each other. And
Neither of them like winced or reacted as I
no.
tried to psychic.
I have a good reason. I have a good reason, trust me. As funny as shit as your thing was.
Well, I mean, it's a good trick.
It's a good trick.
If you know someone is psychic, but you don't know who it is, you do something mentally freaking frustrating and annoying and see who reacts, and then okay, that one's a psychic.
That would be pretty good.
Jimmy can feel a migraine coming on. But he will introduce himself, shake hands, and then suggest we take this somewhere where fewer prying eyes might see us.
Oh, Poppy's already taking you to her house.
Perfect.
La-di-da-da, loving the light, the beautiful day, skipping along with Poppy in my, like, old lady body.
Poppy's having such a
I
great
don't know.
time. She's full of life. She's loving it. But yeah, they take you to their house, which is like a bus ride, and a hop and a skip to a townhome that is not too far off campus because you still take the bus, but is far enough away that you're not like in the middle of the campus structure.
Could you imagine teaching mouse people how to ride a bus? I feel like that would be hard.
I feel like teaching anyone to ride the bus is kind of hard.
I have to give them change.
I mean, just like the amount of things in the last 3 months these children have had to learn.
Crazy.
You know, that it takes a solid, 5 to 18 years.
Yeah. These kids are impressive. I feel like it would have been a traumatic experience learning this much that fast.
I mean, it probably is.
Quincy, are you okay? Like, bud, you need to call the counselor.
No, I'm fine. I mean, other than the fact that he looks around the bus, he looks at you, and he looks you does the whole up and down thing with his finger. And his sister looks at him kind of quizzically. Like, what? And then he gives her this look like, I'll tell you later. And then he looks at Jimmy and he goes, wait. And then he gives a look like, maybe I won't tell you later.
Just don't get me killed. That's all I want to avoid. Don't get yourself killed either.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Anyway, you guys get to their house, and Poppy is all over being the host. She's like, we've got lemonade and cookies, and oh my gosh, the Girl Scouts were by the other day, and these ones are super good. And she pulls out this box of Thin Mints, and she's like, don't tell anybody, but I'll share them with you because you guys are nice.
Wow, thanks.
They sell these cookies almost exactly at the Dollar Tree, and you don't have to support such a horrible racket as the Girl Scouts.
But they're more fun when you buy them from Girl Scouts,
Marion?
and they cost a lot more money.
Marion, I appreciate your desire to bring down the establishment and all that, but remember,
not
3
quite
months old.
Time.
I don't know that they have the social wherewithal.
All I'm saying is a cookie selling racket that is disguised as women's empowerment is not something to be celebrated.
She's got
I understand your desire for advocacy, but you may be advocating to the wrong demographic.
Oh, I totally am. But later I'll show you where to get cookies like that, and it'll be real nice. You'll enjoy them.
And year round, so that's
and year round. Yes, exactly. And year round, whenever you want.
And she's got a mouthful of cookies. She's like, okay.
So, tell me, where'd you guys meet your dad?
Oh, you know. And Poppy kind of rolls her hand around where we were born.
Right. Okay.
Are we still on the bus?
No, you're at her house now.
Okay, good. I'm like, are we having this conversation on the bus?
Where you're born. Was that near the mushrooms? Because I've seen them. They're pretty.
And she goes fucking white. She goes white
everything about this conversation.
So does Layla. Layla goes fucking pale.
Jimmy just has his head in his hands.
And Quincy kind of like puts his arms in like around his middle, and he kind of looks. He's trying to look like, oh, I didn't know either, but also he's really bad at it. So it just looks like he's guilty as all shit.
Okay. Let's take 3 steps back. Everything's gonna be all right.
You shouldn't have gone there. That was a bad idea. There are scary things out there.
You're right.
Yeah, the scary things are what led us there.
Do you know what is her name? Medina? Do you know Medina?
No. What's that?
Well, she's a magical creature like you guys and like us. And
no, not like us. Different from us. Similar, but not the same.
Okay, you're making things complicated.
Similar concept, different starting material.
Right.
Look, the bottom line is none of us are really technically human here, so chill.
It's gonna be okay.
I feel like you get to tell the forest creatures to chill about their sole purpose in life.
Okay, not that. Don't, I meant more along the lines of like, oh Jesus, you're gonna make me bury this. You're gonna make me bury myself in a hole now. I didn't mean chill about that. I meant the the mushrooms are important. We're all in agreement that the mushrooms are important. We're trying to figure out the best way to protect them and the people around here because
we think they're dangerous to us, to you maybe. We don't know.
It's not even that. If the wrong people think they're dangerous, it will be more dangerous for everyone in this room.
I feel like we need to get a new adjective.
Then, true, more hazardous to everyone in the room than the mushrooms. All right? Like, protecting the mushrooms is a priority because if this escalates, it will be bad on another level.
Where you've seen Poppy kind of do the haha, like being serious, but also like trying to be funny about it, being like, that was a bad idea. Please don't do it again. You see Layla just go straight deadpan, and it's almost scary. Like this little girl who, not little girl, but like this smaller, younger girl, right, has gone so deadpan, right, that you just can't read her. And she says, should not have gone. You will not go.
Can I try?
You cut off after, can I try? Is it me? Try talking again. Uh-oh. Can't hear anybody. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay.
Well, hello?
There we go. Jesus Christ.
Good now?
I think Juniper was saying she wanted to touch her heart.
Okay.
Touch Lila's heart. Layla's heart.
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
What are you saying?
Layla, I understand that you don't want us to go there, but if we don't go back, we can't help. We just need to know an approximate location.
Wait 1 second. Something's wrong. Why am I not showing up? I mean, I guess I don't have to show up, but it would be nice.
Is a 6 a fail?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You do get
An
a point.
XP. Awesome.
I mean,
That
like,
means
if we wanted to, we could, like, try to help with, like, one of the we can do this together type things to try to push it to a success.
You have to do that before you roll.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, you can't just abuse it like that, where you're just like, oh, I failed a roll because somebody helped me.
I mean,
because she would get a +1 to her next roll. This roll would still be a fail.
Get me
and
a level
now
up.
we've screwed this up bad enough that just
Right.
like all non-clash actions against this target suffer a -1.
So, do we have a broken relationship now?
It's not quite that. It's basically like because we didn't touch their heart, the person becomes like, nope. You've convinced me that I am right. I am not budging from this particular point.
Mm-hmm.
What
We take disadvantage or -1?
we take a -1 modifier to future attempts to talk to do anything but fight with them. But
I don't know about you guys, but I have no interest in doing battle with the relatives of my friend.
I mean,
No,
I'm
course
not
not.
interested. I'm not interested in that either. I was just pointing out the mechanics of the.
Just putting it out there that I would prefer not to punch them. They seem nice.
They seem
just some
nice. I
kids.
don't feel like punching children either.
Hey, they're legal.
I mean, are they?
Everyone
They're kinda
in this
only
game
3
is
months old.
explicitly 18+.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yes, yeah. We'll put it this way: they are perceptively of the age of majority, for purposes of, yeah.
They have all the mental
Everyone's
faculties
fair
of a
game.
grown adult. We will not be thinking any more about this.
Indeed,
Wow, okay.
indeed, she's 4,000 years old. You pervert.
Okay. So
David here.
you try to get Layla to see your side.
Right.
And she just reiterates herself. Very very stone-faced.
Look, we don't need to go back there. What we need to do is try to figure out how to prevent mundanes. I believe that's a properly useful term for non-magically awoken people.
I don't know. It feels dirty in my mouth. Mundane.
Okay.
It feels like it should. It feels weird and wrong.
Like a slur or something.
It feels like a slur a little bit. Not gonna lie.
We said no slurs.
Like it's not, but like
it's
I feel like
definitely-
it should. It will at some point become a slur. That feels like the kind of word that gets turned into a slur.
I mean, is
It
Muggle
definitely-
a slur yet?
Should be.
I mean, God, oh God. If you haven't seen it, I'll talk about it later. But yeah, King of in chat, King of Midgard suggests sleepers. But yeah, since they aren't awoke. But yeah, I
Okay.
mean, yeah, but whatever the term is, we know that there are people tasked with using magic to protect mundane orthodoxy. I mean, from a orthodoxy in the philosophical sense.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little lost right now.
Well, um, maintaining the status quo of mundane supremacy, I guess.
Oh, so we're supporting the racists. Got it.
We're trying not. I mean, well,
I feel
We're
like at this point
supporting-
we work for the racists.
we're trying. I haven't signed anything and seen paycheck one, so no.
I mean,
I
I
mean,
don't
we're-
work for anyone but the university.
See,
I don't work.
I mean, you work more for them than I do. You've gone and done a job.
And I ain't seen a nickel.
Okay,
Bullshit.
so they're terrible.
You're gonna pay taxes on that $0.
I feel like this is a weird I feel like we've kind of lost the thread a little bit here, and we're having
Yeah,
this
where are
conversation
we?
in Quincy's living room.
with what I
There's a
was
small child threatening us at the moment.
We're
and I
not
feel
supposed
like
to
we are
let
having
them
a
know.
tangent.
We're not
anyway.
supposed to let them know that we have jobs.
Well, no, what I was
Yeah, we're
trying to-
upstanding members of society. Not that that means much, but
what I was trying to say was if we can figure out a way to keep the area as free as as possible from encroachment, this will give us time to figure out a more permanent solution that does not involve the authorities and their heavy-handed methods in this particular situation.
Well, I think that you are dealing with things that you could not understand.
I'm getting there.
I mean, if we were to just step out and not be involved, the next people who are coming are not going to be as nice.
And who's
And
coming?
that's not a threat.
What is it with everyone and just giving away valuable intelligence? Like for free?
I feel like they need to know. Do you not want Quincy, your best friend, to know what's coming?
Who's
We
coming?
don't know what's coming!
Okay. I don't mean to
Okay.
sound so ominous.
Do they have Netflix?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the Men in Black
After
movie.
Sakura.
No, I was going to put on Men in Black. Maybe an episode of Men in Black, the cartoon series, if it exists. Rather than a
YouTube
2-hour movie.
series.
Are you guys gonna take a break and watch this long ass fucking movie?
2 hour movie.
No, I'm gonna watch a half-hour
Yes.
cartoon.
Oh, okay.
We're
No.
gonna get stoned and watch
Oh
a
my
movie.
God.
It's
I-
just
yeah,
with
I-
cons.
Well,
Washington.
Midgard says MIB2 is better. We're not debating that. We're debating the idea of a secret police that protects a mundane world from the idea that other bullshit exists.
Can I just like real quick interpose here? Just
Go for it.
Very briefly, because I feel like there is some information that I personally want to have. Maybe you guys don't care about. That's fine, but I have a question I want to ask.
Okay.
I feel like I've entertained your ideas long enough. This is
just one more. For my own education, you say we're dealing with things we don't understand. I'm trying to learn.
maybe
I
you
wanna
shouldn't
understand.
them. Maybe they aren't meant to be understood by you.
Okay, feeling a little offended by the use of you here, but that's fine. On a scale of like small forest fire to erupting supervolcano under Yellowstone National Park, how bad would it be if something destroyed the mushrooms? Like, are they like essential to the ecosystem of the northwestern United States or some shit? Like, I'm talking like, what kind of apocalypse are we dealing with here if something does happen? I just want to know the inevitable thing that's probably going to happen when I fail to protect them.
I want you to roll me convince someone.
Oh, I get a +1 to that.
But you got a
But
minus
also a
one.
-1.
So it's Persona?
Convince someone? Yeah.
So I get +2 on this roll. Would be +3, but I have -1 because somebody didn't touch their heart.
So sorry.
Why would you have a plus? Oh.
I have a 2 in Persona, +1
Holy.
from convince someone, -1 from
Go to
that.
bed.
Hi. Yes.
That's pretty
13.
good.
Fine.
I am genuinely interested here. What do I get on a 13, by the way, when I convince someone?
I think you get to ask any. No.
No, that's
They do it-
like lives the truth.
They do it without.
They're
Give me
like
a
totally
second,
on
I'm
my
looking.
side, right?
Yeah.
I succeed so
think so.
well.
Give me a second. I'm looking.
They do it. You get a cooperative relationship.
Hey.
For the duration of the session.
I'll take it. And I assume after the session, it's based on however I've treated
however
them.
this goes, yeah.
But for the duration of the session, I have a cooperative relationship with this person.
They
who?
not only do what you want right now, which is, you're trying to get them to tell you about this thing and see how the problem is. And if the ask is too great, they might tell you what it would take for them to do it. But, and you'll have a cooperative relationship for the duration of the session. Yeah.
I have convinced her that my curiosity is nothing but benign, which is actually, in this rare instance, true.
What did you say exactly?
On a scale of small forest fire to the explosion of Yellowstone National Park, how bad are we talking about an apocalypse if these mushrooms get disturbed? Because I got a real big blast of magic from those mushrooms. Got a big whiff of magic mushroom, and
she looks at you, and she kind of squints. She's thinking about something really hard. And then she goes, just kind of still squinting. I don't know, but I assume it wouldn't be destructive to the forest. It's there to protect it. Why would it, even if in its destruction it wouldn't harm?
I'm not asking for it's not intentional, but a lot of things, when something dies, sometimes it goes out with a bang, or a kaboom, or a massive forest fire, or I don't know, the wrath of God. Who knows?
I mean, I'll give an example. You know how there are wildfires all over California sometimes? I think they've probably been on the news recently, right?
Sure.
Well, a lot of the plants in that area, like the large trees and stuff like that, their seeds only open when fire sweeps through there. Like the fire is the fire that's burning the forests and pushing people away and all of that is part of the natural life cycle of the area.
Destruction breeds creation and all that.
Right,
So how much
right.
destruction are we talking about before a
So
new
while it
creation?
might not be bad for the forest to have a massive sweeping outpouring of magical energy, it would certainly change things drastically for both the people and animals living in the area uh, for a while at least.
Um, you see Layla kind of, you can tell by her body language that she's kind of baring her teeth, quote unquote. And Quincy puts a hand on her shoulder and she kind of like um backs down a little bit, like comes back to her senses and like, oh crap, I'm being very defensive right now. Or offensive, I guess. Um and she goes, look, something bad might happen. I don't know. Never thought about it. Well, I know something bad will happen to us. And she like motions to like the three of them.
I assume the three of you either die or return to the mice from whence you came.
More than likely.
Would it be so bad?
As the magic that's fueling your transformation stops.
I honestly don't know.
I watch a lot of anime.
I don't think there would be a giant explosion. I don't see why there would. When you die, do you make a giant explosion?
It depends on how I die.
Maybe. I don't know what it's like when a magical person dies. There could very well be a giant explosion.
Wait, what?
That seems like the kind of bullshit that would happen.
She looks
I
at
don't know. The
Quincy
Bureau hasn't.
and she looks at Poppy and she's like, hold on. What?
What?
And Quincy like fumbles around with like nothing in his hands and is like looking around like
Quincy? Quincy? Quincy, did you not tell her?
No, I didn't tell. I told you I didn't tell them.
You mean not to tell them about us? I mean everything
guys.
us. What is it?
Didn't Juniper just say this like 5 minutes ago?
And you guys all yell at me for telling them in the middle of every wire.
Oh my god. Okay. Introductions then, I guess. Doing this again? Hi. I'm Jimmy. I have magic powers. In case that wasn't spelled out.
Yeah, Juniper also have magical powers. They don't have a
Marion.
magical name though.
Marion. Magic. Yeah. Getting,
Bears.
you know.
Beats Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Layla will kind of like give a sigh and like return to a very like neutral stance and kind of stand next to Quincy And Poppy's like trying to get over the awkwardness, like, well, I guess we learned a lot today. Cookie?
Please. Do you have anything like stiffer than lemonade?
We have.
Do you have alcohol in the house?
I don't know what that is.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go raid your cabinet.
Sure you haven't already started drinking? Or rage that cabinet?
Yeah. I'm so done. Oh my god. Fuck this.
You told me not to.
I
Twinkie.
assumed you would give her like a baseline level of like. Also, wait, how did you not pick up that we were we're talking to you about magic? I feel like
no wonder.
Like, yeah, it wasn't like I'm looking at like was it
Layla.
Layla? I'm looking at Layla. I'm like, we've been talking about like magic for like an hour now.
There are people who want to talk about the Mogi. Wait, is that what I called them? What did I call them? I highlighted it in my text. The Moga, I'm sorry. That aren't, magical people.
The Moga?
M-O-G-A.
That's what you're called? Yeah.
Moga.
Okay, not
that's what
familiar
you're
with
called?
that word, but I'm learning.
Fuck off! Oh, shit.
What?
Amogus. I fucking
Dun
hate it.
dun 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 dun.
Oh god. That's terrible.
Fucking hate it so much.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, I don't know what that word is, but that's fine. I'm learning new things every day. But I just assumed you knew. I'm sorry for not introducing myself. I realize I've been kind of rude. I assumed that you knew.
There.
We're not what?
We're not just human people going to see the mushrooms. You can trust us. We're magical people who want to see the
No,
mushrooms.
I think that means she trusts us less.
Oh.
I have a sneaking suspicion that these mushrooms don't have the best relationship with the Bureau. And I feel like that's understandable. To be fair, neither do I.
Do we?
So,
Right.
honestly, fair.
Yeah.
I feel like me and the Bureau could be classified as having a broken relationship right now.
What's...
Let's make our own bureau with blackjack and hookers.
Poppy puts another cookie in her mouth and she goes, "What's with burrow?"
It's a large piece of furniture that you put clothing in.
Right.
But it's a collection of assholes, is what it is.
Oh, don't tell them that.
It's the truth.
They'll use it in school or something.
What? No, not like a noun. It's a group. It's a specific group, and everyone who's a part of that group is an asshole.
I
Oh no, did I lose everybody?
No.
Okay, thank God.
No.
Folks just stopped mid start.
So when's your dad get home?
I'm gonna go take that drink now.
I don't know. Probably tonight at some point.
Okay. Maybe we should make supper for him. That'd be nice.
Matt, can I make some kind of roll to see if there's alcohol in the house?
You can just find alcohol. He's not hiding it.
I didn't know if he wanted to hide it from his mice children. They're only 3 months old.
Not old enough to drink.
I mean, neither am I, so.
Right. I'm the only legal drinking age person here.
Let's leave you guys to that while we go back to Skye,
Oh
who's
no.
meeting up with Julia, correct?
Yep.
Oh my god. Sorry. Okay. So you come into the picture I want. Doing the picture thing, putting it in the chat. You come in to the ice cream parlor, and you already see a blonde twin-tailed girl in a sundress is sitting there.
I see the picture and I hate her already.
She is very happy. She is sitting there enjoying her ice cream. She's just very what's the word? Expressive. And she's like, "Oh, so you must be Skye."
I give my best attempt of a smile, which turns into a grimace.
Or no, Penumbra. That's the only name.
Penumbra. Yeah. And I go, I be she.
The name's Julia, and she holds out her arm firmly for you for a handshake.
Skye kind of loosely grabs her hands and grabs her hand, shake it. All right, so I guess let's make this quick.
Oh, why? But they have such good ice cream here.
Right, not a big fan of the sweets.
Well, that's no fun. You gotta have some fun. You gotta have some joy in life.
Right, how about that? I think I have enough joy in my life and I already hate them.
Well, that's silly.
Anyways. How old does she look?
She looks probably about your age.
Okay. Alright, good. Just worried for a second there. It was just a college student being up with a teenager. Right, so this is really the most appropriate place to be talking about stuff like this.
Oh, this was just somewhere to go. I figured we'd go somewhere else, but I don't really know any places. I'm new in town.
You too, huh?
I am homeless. I am gay. I have AIDS.
I'm new in town. And oh god, I almost went into a fucking country accent right there. And fuck me.
You
God,
you did it anyway.
I did it anyway. And I honestly really like the ice cream here.
Well, then grab something and I guess let's head out.
She holds up the ice cream she's already eating. And she's like, okay.
Okay, let's get going.
Yeah, you guys start walking. Where do you take her to?
I'm just looking for some place that doesn't have a whole lot of people around it.
I don't know. There's a funeral home.
Sure.
What?
I'll take her to the funeral home. Yeah, as we walk towards that, I go, so you're also a transfer?
Dark
alleyways is a good place.
Well, I'm really only here for the one little bit of time. You know, gotta keep moving. Places to be, people to you know. And her smile falters a little bit, but then she picks back up.
I see. Well, would like your assistance on something very similar to that.
And what would that be?
Reining in maybe a few agents who they're not technically agents, but whatever, people who are like us, who needs to be a little bit reined in and taking care of targets.
Okay, it sounds like you just have a couple of newbies.
Aye, but they're not very cooperative and seem to reject everything that I've been telling them without really thinking about it.
Oh, it's okay. Everyone just needs a little bit of sweetness.
You know, you sound like the exact person they need.
I'm so glad.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna tear this bitch a new one.
Oh God. As I said, the first thing I said when she just said it, she's like, I'm like, oh God, she's a pod person.
What's a pod person?
Oh God.
Anyways. Sorry.
No, I'm just confused what a pod person is.
Well, I mean, okay, in the movie Invasion of the Body Snatchers, the people were taken. The body snatchers are people who live in are aliens who live in like these like pod like things, and they replace people.
Oh, Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Yeah. Oh God, she's a pod person. Like just that like and because they're all like a little bit off, and it's just like oh.
So, as I guess we get to a more secluded area,
Okay.
there is apparently some dangerous wild magic material that's out there that I need help for locating. Based on putting some
Thank you.
clues together, I would bet it's somewhere in the forest. It's apparently mushrooms. Although I have no idea who might be there, or if there is even people there, or what effects it might have. So if we can just get the location and then relay it back, so we can have people who properly dispose of it.
Um. Okay. You mean like sending samples and doing the research, right?
Hopefully. If it's apparently turning people into animals. Or no, other way around. Sorry, turning animals into people.
Well, that doesn't sound too bad.
Also, the word that was also used was apocalyptic, so I don't know.
Yeah, that one doesn't sound really good.
So, and then, speaking of people, animals turned into people, we're gonna have to take care of a few of them. Also, this bitch of a harpy. Fucking taking care of her too.
Okay. You know what? That makes a lot of sense. Is this your mission?
Currently, you sound a lot awfully surprised about everything I'm talking about.
Yeah. I'm not my mission.
No. Have you actually taken care of targets? Do you eliminate targets?
I we all do what we have to do. It's our job.
Exactly.
But she doesn't. It doesn't like the confidence doesn't reach her eyes.
Yeah, Skye's gonna take that note, shove it in her back pocket. Right. So first things first, let's make sure that I don't have to do anything extreme with the people. The newbies. Let's get you introduced.
Okay.
Skye groans
This can only go well.
as Skye.
Oh my god, yes. The only thing I can think of is Skye is now going to have 4 revolutionaries on her hands.
Yeah, Skye is going to attempt to give her a friendly smile, but just essentially shoots her a death glare. Great.
Wow. Real friendly.
Right, I'll contact you later then. Have kind of enjoy your ice cream.
I will. I'm kind of in the middle of doing something on my mission, so if I don't get back to you right away, that's fine.
Do you need help with your mission?
If you'd like to.
What are you doing?
I'm taking down this thing, it's called, a Griffon.
A griffin?
No, a Griffon.
Okay.
I'll put a picture in the chat.
Good fun. Okay. I think I
Merv?
can help you with that. It's an elimination mission.
Yep.
Alright.
I cannot
Oh
wait
my
to find out
gosh.
exactly how horrifying she is in
That's
combat.
scary.
Let's do it. I'll help you. Are you doing it now? Do you know where you need to go?
Yep, I've tracked it to this little stream. It's gotta be somewhere around there, so, we can go. It's gonna be a bit of a trek. Do you have wings?
No,
Uh,
never
let,
really needed them.
let me see if she has wings.
Do you have wings? No? Shit, neither do I.
Oh, I don't have wings, but you know what I do have? And she pulls out this gizmo from her backpack. And right now it looks like not an air purifier. What are the things that put essential oils in the air? Mister?
Yeah.
Anyway, it
Like
looks like
sorry.
no, you're good.
I don't remember.
It looks like that. It looks like one of those big air misters, whatever. But then there's a little
Diffuser.
LED. Thank you. A diffuser. And then there's an LED display in the front that has little eyes, and it goes, and from the bottom sprout 4 little legs, and it like scuttles out of her hands.
Okay. What is that?
This is 2 minus WBY, or as I like to call him, Toby.
Okay, 2 minus BY.
W. See, it's
W.
funny because you take the W out of 2 and it turns into TO, and then BY. Toby.
Right. How is this going to help us? What is it?
Oh, it's it's my machine. It does a lot of things. But right now it has the genetic material of the Griffon that we're looking for, and it can use its sensors to find something that gives off a similar genetic signature. Blah, blah, blah.
Alright, then lead the way.
And it scuttles forward, and you follow it. It's walking about 1.5 like normal pace, like if you're just walking.
Yeah, she'll just trail behind.
Okay. Yeah, you guys make it into the forest at some point. It is not too long. It's probably like a 30-minute trek out into the woods and out of the woods home before. and you see this big griffon. And it's like the size, you know, like it's in between the size of like being as tall as a human and being as tall as a moose. It's like in between those two sizes.
Right.
Moose are pretty tall.
They are very tall. And she looks at it, and she looks at you, and she goes, well, oh, right, I'm sorry. People in chat can't see what the picture looks like. Can I link a picture in chat? I assume Nightbot's not gonna get mad at me.
You can.
You could sure try.
You could always make it into a
like a Google
handout.
Doc.
Well, a handout on a Roll20, and then where you're capturing, what your camera's capturing on Roll20, you could just hover it for that.
That's a lot easier said than done.
What I'm saying?
Yeah, trust me.
You're,
Roll20
okay.
is kind of annoying sometimes. Handouts.
It's a person who uses Roll20 a lot, I guess.
Add handout. Mysterious note. Drop file. Wait, no.
Charles.
Don't look at my NPCs. Okay.
I'm not learning anything secret.
Okay, wait. I can't. Yeah, you see, it doesn't work.
No.
Okay, wait. No, wait. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. That's what it looks like.
There you go.
Hey!
That took too long. Now your candy's gone. That's what happens. Look out! Okay. Before we go into combat, we are gonna have to BRB. I've never shown the BRB screen before. Y'all can stay unmuted. I'm just gonna go mute.
All right, remember, for the finest human flesh, Hello Fresh.
Oh, it's HelloFresh now.
I don't think this stream is sponsored by Brett. But if we did have it, if we were, we weren't quite sponsored yet. We're definitely not sponsored now.
Is it Blue Apron that we were talking about? Was
Yeah.
your source for cannibalism supplies? All right,
Yep.
sorry.
Rip.
Hello Fresh is also attempting.
HelloFresh is so good.
Ow.
Oh God, I'm sorry. Okay. So yeah, bets on her having some sort of even more horrific set of powers than fear and guns. This poor young child.
Oh, you don't know the half of it yet.
I mean, she's happy. What kind of
I assume joy.
powers can you get? Yeah, probably. Where have I got my book open at? Oh, way back there.
I already have enough joy, not enough joy in my life, and I hate them.
Yeah, that was a great line. That was perfect. So yeah, I'm enjoying like I have been magical without bureaucracy for like 6 months and really loved it, and you guys are really harshing on this shit. Is there a way we can fix this?
Mm.
I don't know how I'm gonna feel with you trying to make me part of your bureau. I don't want to.
Not my problem.
Yeah.
Sounds like a personal issue.
Sounds like
Yeah.
a personal issue.
We're listening to this, and it's like, the more we hear about this bureau, the more it just fucking sucks, right?
You really haven't.
Yeah.
The only thing you've heard about this bureau is that Skye is tasked to kill monsters. And they
Yeah.
Well, I have directly experienced the Bureau, and it was a bureaucratic hellhole.
The thing, though, is that Juniper hasn't actually experienced anything. So I don't know if I can protect her from it.
the Bureau's corruption. Oh, boy.
Okay.
So yeah, once again, use promo code Make One Up right here for your free sample of pure 100% authentic human flesh.
Oh yeah, we're not getting sponsored fucking ever.
And with that, we say goodbye to sponsorships.
We went.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
we don't want money.
Oh, come on now. If we could be humorous about it, imagine what we would do with your product.
Don't.
I mean,
if we could sell human flesh,
they
we
say
could
humor
sell anything.
sells.
I think we should stop talking about that stuff.
Anyway.
Nothing but the finest long pig.
Anyway. So we go back to combat.
Yeah.
You are seeing this horrifying giant. This one's tiny in the picture, but a giant griffon in front of you. Its teeth are bared. It's no Oz. It's terrifying.
Oh, it's just a baby.
And Julia goes into her sack and pulls out a big stick, like what you would think of as like a wizard's wand. And she goes, Toby, and Toby scuttles up the arm of the wizard's staff, and it clenches onto the top, right? And it like morphs until it's finally a giant hammer, a la Harley Quinn.
Okay. I see where this is going.
Do you? Wait, I'm confused now.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay.
Oh,
and
God.
while you are in her presence, what page am I on? Gotta get to 41. While you are in her presence, you get a +1 on keep your wits rolls.
Alright, Skye will pull out her toy gun with the keychain and transform as well. Oh, transform.
Okay. Who would like to go first?
I'm assuming this counts as me working with someone.
Yep.
Alright, so I lose all my bonuses. I will. I'll just go. Skye will go first as she begins to strafe run. Just shooting at it as she goes behind a tree. Oh, that doesn't actually roll. That's right. Okay. 11!
Nice. What would you like to do? Because you got a 10+, you get an extra effect, right?
I believe so, but I don't know what those extra effects are because we don't have them anywhere.
Let me look.
So I know I have wounding, so it does do damage.
Okay, you get an extra effect. You gain the advantage, take a +1 forward, or give a +1 to another hero. Inflict extra damage. You suffer less damage. You force them where you want them. You force them to drop something they are holding.
I'll take ongoing advantage.
You just gain 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I'll take the advantage on the next roll, my bad.
Yeah.
I see the wording.
Okay, so you hit this thing with your gun and it scuttles. Not scuttles. It like on the forest floor. And it comes up and it wraps its tail around your legs and it pulls you so that you are knocked, like the wind is knocked out of you and you're on the ground on your back.
Okay.
But it does take a big bullet hole to its pelt. And Julia is gonna lift her hammer and she's gonna just hit it on the ground close to where where it is in the direction of it. And she goes, "Knock 'em down!" And she hits the ground and this sound wave goes throughout and the creature is pushed 5 feet away from you and is also knocked to the ground on its back.
Okay.
Let me roll my clash roll. I guess, yeah, let me do that
There's
before
a chance that something doesn't happen.
6. Yep. Oh, shit. So I got a 7. So yeah, it pushes us backwards, but it takes you along with it.
Whoop.
Yeah, because you're in its tail, so it gets pushed backwards, and you're kind of also flung around for the ride.
Ow! I will. Okay. Creature gets a turn now, right?
No, the creature doesn't get a turn at all.
Oh, it's that. Okay. Yeah, I guess as I'm being flung with it, I'm going to now that it's right next to me, I'm going to take the warm end of my barrel, warm end of my barrel, and say, "Let go of me, you piece of shite!" and pistol whip it.
Okay. Roll it. You pistol whip it, and it, the second the metal of your gun makes contact, it passes out, and, but you do notice that on your cheek is a scratch mark where its little hands have, well, I guess it's more like your whole side of your face.
I have claw marks down the side of my face. Got
Yep.
it. How much
That's
damage?
attractive.
Just one.
Just one.
Just one.
Ouch. And so it's unconscious now?
Mhm.
Yep. Skye will get up and dust herself off. Alright. Now let's finish the bastard.
Go right ahead.
Okay. Alright. Skye kind of looks at her. Okay. And pops as many caps into the back of his head as it needs.
You're fine. It dies. As it's dying, you see Julia pull out a vial and pour the liquid blood coming out of it into the vial and collect some of it. And then when she's done, she wipes off the sides of it so that it doesn't get all over her bag, and then she puts it in her bag.
For the Viero, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I don't know what they do with this stuff, but seems pretty valuable, I guess.
Alright. Is that everything you needed to do for your mission?
There's one more thing. But I wasn't going to get till to tomorrow since I need to do some more research on how to find it. And I mean, the woods are big.
What are you looking for?
It's called the Van Meter Monster?
The Van Meter Monster.
I don't know much about it other than they said it would look like a big pterodactyl.
Got you. I will keep an eye out for any flying pterodactyls. And I'll let you know. And I guess, let's head back and I'll message you and we all meet up again and I'll introduce you to the group.
Okay. That sounds great.
I just dropped in the chat the Van Meter Visitor. Some sort of creepy pterodactyl that shoots lasers out of its head.
Yep, for anyone looking it up, this is how to find it in Google Images.
Okay.
So
Guy,
yeah,
go ahead.
laser pterodactyl. You know, like normal.
Skye will untransform and try to clean up any blood that's on her before she heads back to town.
Okay. Is there anything small people wanted to get done by the end of the night?
I think we were gonna have dinner with Quincy and the family, weren't we?
You were just
Were
gonna.
we?
Because that's such a shitty.
I thought that was a joke.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be honest.
That'd be terrible. I mean, come home to strangers cooking dinner in your house
In your kitchen, rummaging
with your
around your
family.
cabinet.
Just like, yep, I'm your, hi, you must be dad. Fucking just subtly fucking leaning on people. Okay, so we're not doing that?
No, let's not. Let's not say we did. Say we had supper with them and it was nice.
Yeah,
Or we
sounds
don't
fine.
have to.
Yeah, I think we don't have to. I think
We learned enough from the girls. And we
Yeah.
maybe have a relationship with them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, no, I think when I get back to actually, I do have something dumb.
Okay.
Yeah. It's gonna be something dumb. It's just like I'm gonna get when we get back to wherever we go, we split up. I'm going to like just put food like God, I have no idea how this is gonna. You know what? No, well, we'll pick up. I guess you know what? I'll pick up dinner. Pick up dinner on the way home. Back. Get some falafel or something. That sounds good. And then in my dorm, once everyone's gone, I'm going to transform, go to my wallet, and just kind of zone out ordering shit online to be delivered.
Well, that's one
In
way
your
to spend the night.
transform.
Oh, yeah. Not Marion. Marion's gonna zone out and relax, and the Diamond Duchess Sumiel's gonna order some stuff
Don't
as a
fucking
surprise.
tempt me. I will change your name.
No. I put that in there. I put it in the thing. It's on my sheet and everything too.
Wait.
They're gonna order.
Diamond Duchess.
Diamond Duchess Sumiel is going to order some things as
my
a
God.
surprise and present for her host.
I love it.
Yep.
With her money.
with Marion's money. This is
Probably
a deal.
her student loan money.
It's her parents' money.
Oh, well,
she's out.
thank goodness.
They're out, and there's a discretionary credit card. Order clothes, this and that, and once in a while, as a thank you, she just does this, lets her pick some stuff out, and makes it a point to wear adventurous outfits chosen by magical persona instead of her.
That's
So-
a good way to get around not wanting to buy yourself stuff.
Yeah, exactly. It's like getting fucking drunk and making yourself a cake.
I love it.
It's like sober me's gonna love this cake.
Calories don't count when you're drunk.
So wait, so it's Diamond Duchess, and then could you spell it?
Certainly. I believe I actually put it in.
I cannot see Discord right now for some reason. My computer has
Okay.
decided.
I'll do it phonetically. Sierra Uniform, Mike, India, Echo, Lima.
Okay, wait. CUM.
S. If you can see either, it'll come up in the Roll20 in a second. And yes,
Okay.
exactly. Yep.
Cool. Add it. Don't mind me not doing.
Oh no,
anything in the
that's fine. That's fine. But yeah, just I'm gonna do that. It's been a day. Yep.
Juniper's gonna go back to her personal
It's been
apartment.
A day. Marion's gonna zone out and let Sumiel order some clothes and stuff, and trust that in the morning, yeah, yeah.
Juniper's gonna order some spicy noodles. Yummy. And then
Jimmy
water
gets
all her
pizza.
plants.
Okay. Anything else anybody would like to do very shortly? Oh, I did want to talk about elemental connection changes. So, because I know that me and Jack were talking about it. Did you still want to change your elemental connection?
What? No, that was like a future thing.
Okay.
Just like for reference.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no. Just there's some situations I can think of that would result in Jimmy not being connected to Joy anymore. And I wanted to be prepared in case those arose.
What would that look like?
I don't know. Somebody murdering a person he's tried really hard to protect, or
Right.
that one.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Friendly fire.
I wonder who that would be. Nobody in this party.
No, we wouldn't
No,
hurt
not
our
at
own
all.
friends.
Not at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Yeah. This thing is just weird as hell. I'm reading like the Van Meter visitor thing and like scrolling through the comments for it, and it's just like, what? Weird.
It's a strange name. So, are we going to do the wrap up questions?
Yeah, sorry. I'm doing something really quick.
Okay.
Oh, I put Dream Duchess Sumio. I keep writing Diamond because I had put
There
it
we go.
originally that way. But yeah.
Well, that's how it looks on stream now. I couldn't get it all to fit, but there you go.
That's fine. That's fine.
Now we just gotta get you a name, Juniper.
Right. Yep.
Oh, I can't wait till you figure out what Julia's magical girl transformation is. Actually, she probably said her name as she was transforming. Are you ready for this?
Oh God.
She's called the Hammer of Joy.
Awesome. That makes total sense.
But yeah, let's do our ending session questions. Let's get to
I mean, I get to try to figure out another heroic thing if I can get to... Oh, did I fail a roll today? No. Did I even roll?
Yeah, the only thing I could think of as my heroic thing was that I met Quincy's family. That's not very heroic.
You helped Quincy's family. You saved
How'd I help
Quincy's...
them?
Oh, lie.
It could be
I
something
begged
from an
them
earlier
dinner.
episode, like
Yeah, you could draw from, like, you know, being harassed by that deer in the stables. Or whatever. Do I know about the dead centaur and the deer yet?
Nope.
Yeah, we still have to figure something else. Figure it out.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, so the end of
It'll
session.
solve itself. There's other professionals, right?
Yeah.
Any broken relationships?
Not yet.
Yeah, me and Sabrina have a broken relationship.
I don't think it actually breaks the relationship if you're not like dealing with magical girls.
Well, you can have relationships with other things.
Right. But like, yeah, but when do you have a broken? True.
I don't know. I failed a roll. It broke my relationship.
Okay.
Well, we can't repair that one tonight.
Nope.
So, did we learn something new and important about the larger threat to the world?
The larger what?
Threat to the world.
Manga.
Yes.
I'd say so.
Yeah. I mean, sort of.
Among Us.
Yeah.
Mangas, or whatever it is.
It's a moga.
Moga.
Yeah, we learned the term that the magical non-humans use to refer to their species, or
I feel like the answer is yes, but this is not the answer. Like, it has to be something important.
We learned that
mushrooms,
Quincy is siblings with a psychic.
Yeah.
Is she the bigger threat, though?
I mean,
No.
clearly I mean, we specifically don't know that Hammer of Joy is in town.
I mean, we know that the
That'll
Bureau
be an answer for a different one of the
wanted
questions.
them to kill Quincy, so we know the bigger threat of the Bureau is after Quincy.
That one's kind of a stretch. Let's go to the next one. Did we save someone from the machinations of the evil forces at play?
I mean, we're trying
Not
damn hard with
really.
these three young mouse peoples.
I don't think they're all mice, my guy.
I know, but I'm gonna assume until I know differently that they are.
The mention of dainty so many times, I'm pretty sure Layla's a deer.
Possibly.
Layla's too small to be a deer.
A fawn, my bad.
Oh no.
I will just tell. Okay, I'm fine with giving this one away because it's fucking adorable. Anybody in chat? I'm pretty sure this is where Pikachu comes from, but look up what a Pika is.
Yep.
They're fucking adorable. They got chubby fucking cheeks. And they're so cute.
Yep.
I want to die. It's so adorable. I want one so bad. Look at it. So, wait, can I put on screen capture for a second? Turn on display capture. Look at these little shits. Look at them. Look at how adorable this is. It's so cute. Motherfuckers. They're so adorable. Anyway.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So, yeah.
Sorry, okay, we got
different
off.
mountain different mountain mice things. Got it.
Anyway, okay, we were back to the questions. Did we save anyone from the machinations of the evil forces of play? Not really, because I never put you in situations where you could save anyone. Not anymore. Looks at Marion.
Hey, that guy is saved.
Did we learn something new and important about one of the magical girls? Or magical heroes?
I believe the trick with the map thing is
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, important. Like
I feel like this is the question where you answer about Julia.
Oh.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. I'll take that.
Yeah. I mean that also we don't know because we haven't met her, but there are other magic girls in the area as well. Yeah.
Did we learn something new and important about the source of the hero's powers? Not really.
No.
No.
I have a sneaky suspicion.
I'm curious what you think.
I'll hold on to it for right now.
And do we develop new friendships or deepen existing ones?
Yes, we did. Good old Jimmy made friends with one of
made friends with what's her face?
Yeah, that
L girl. L. We got Q, we got L, and we got P.
Puppy.
Layla.
Yeah.
P.
Made friends with
QPL.
Layla.
And like I think new and important about the larger threats to the world, we can go back on that and talk about like how all of the animal people, the Mogai, are kind of compelled to protect them, like protect the mushroom grove and not be able to talk about it and stuff like that. Like,
First rule of Mushroom Grove: don't talk about mushrooms.
right. But it's like almost a gaius on them or something like that. That
What about
stuff.
a lesbianess?
Ha 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 ha. Yeah. I mean, like, I wouldn't say that that's an active machination of evil forces, but it would definitely be, something about a threat. The larger threats to the area is like, it's very hard to get the people affected by this to willingly be able to discuss it in a non-adversarial manner.
Right. They just need to calm down. But they don't know how.
Right. Because of magical compulsions.
Right. That's
Dude, if you just put the magic down, we could discuss this like reasonable people.
Right. So did we get 2?
That would be 2 questions, which is 1 experience point.
Hey.
Yay.
I am at 4. Yeah, it's 4.
Okay. Well, that has been our show for tonight. I had a lot of fun. I'm so glad you guys are here.
Always a good time.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
I've realized that I've dropped a lot recently, so I will let you all stew in the fun petri dish that our setting is.
Subarashi.
Yeah, just a heads up. Probably not this month, but I don't know how long this is gonna run, but probably next month. The third Thursday of the month, um, my local AIDS care charity does a charity thing, um, and I will be going to spend time with friends and family that Thursday instead of here because I don't see people enough in real life besides my
How
crappy job.
dare you?
So,
I'm so offended.
yeah, well, sorry that I want to watch drag queens make fun of people and play bingo.
That sounds like a
Understandable.
really fun night.
Yeah, it totally is. AIDS Care Ocean State has a drag bingo the third Thursday of every month. It's been God probably 2 years since they ran one because you know this whole global pandemic thing and people not
Right.
being and they're trying to get it back up and they use the words as soon as possible, but I'm pretty sure they can't get everything organized in a week, so it's probably going to be next month. But yeah, a lot of fun.
Okay.
And uh so yeah, look up your uh, uh, there's a pitch for the end of this session. Look up your local AIDS care charity or what have you and consider a donation.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Well,
that that's the thing.
that's been us. Does anybody else have something to plug? We've got our links from earlier with the Ukraine pack, and then this is for
Subscribe at twitch.tv/Pastel the Snake.
obviously.
Also,
Give
Yep,
on
Jeff
YouTube,
Bezos' money to Pastel.
yeah, I was going to say use your Prime. You give Jeff
Subscribe
Bezos
with
his
Twitch
money.
Prime.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh
now
yeah,
there's
and we have a
also
YouTube channel.
YouTube.
Yep, we have a
Yes.
YouTube channel, and you can watch these wonderful live plays back. And they are
And
as
pause
good.
them and go
Yeah,
back and
yeah.
rewatch and
Oh yeah,
rewatch and rewatch all you
exactly.
want. If you
I
miss
mean, I
something,
definitely.
go back.
I mean, I did that today, earlier today, to go back and figure out what I said to the police, which wasn't much. It literally was just I confirmed what I said in my statement, failed to identify other witnesses in this lineup, and then got the impression that I was about to be railroaded into legal trouble and got the hell out of there.
Yeah, it's no good. Don't be talking to the popo.
No. Like I said, I like that I have now made poor Roger Bartholomew the acne kid from The Simpsons. You know which one I'm talking about. The manager said, the kid with the fucking squeaky voice and the acne problem who's always like working at like the Krusty Burger or wherever. The one who's like slightly older than Bart, like that character.
Yeah.
It's like 16 and just like
I know what you're talking about. I don't think
yeah,
anybody
good,
else
good.
does.
I've
Someone
never watched The
knows.
Simpsons.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean, it's
I see
quality.
you, spokes.
Yeah, it's a quality television show. I mean, even
Was
though it's
was a quality television show.
look, man, you run for freaking what is it? God, my entire life almost. You run for
Yeah, it
almost
went for a while.
you run for almost 40 years and tell me you're gonna be freaking doing bangers the entire time.
Well, what I'm saying is just stop running at a certain point. You don't have to keep going.
Oh,
Okay.
I completely agree. However, until capitalism has decided that it hasn't run this shit has run this shit dry enough, it's gonna keep going.
We've created a machine that beats dead horses.
with dead horses.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, it's been a lovely night with you, and we will. Unless does somebody have something to plug?
I feel we have tangented enough.
Oh.
I figured.
Yep.
Okay.
End the stream so we can shit talk and chat after.
Okay.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye.